Pika is right. We are back. Good afternoon, everybody. The whole good spiel with Tal and Kalani and Lucky and Tal and Sean and Kalani and Sean and Pika Power and Tal and Kalani and Pika, Paul, Sean, Chevy, Connor, Lucky, Tal, Chevy Silver Raider, Sean, Kalani, no audio, Danny, yes, no audio, Cody, Kalani, Mr. Simonino, Pika, Emma D, Chevy Silver Raider, Marcos, no audio, Lucky Thoughts. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hopefully the audio is working right now. We're doing good. I think it's going to be okay. We're making it through. Technical difficulties today, yes, but we're doing good here. Come again now, Outdoor Smile. We are here again. The audio should be working. You can hear all good. The Lucky Thoughts, man. Thank you very much for the super sticker and letting me know that the audio is not working. What is going on? Danny, Cody, how you guys doing? Invisible and now mute. Chris, I'm telling you, what a day, man. We should have tricked him again. No. No tricks this time around, Kalani. No tricks this time around. Guys, give me, if anybody's got a summary of what Mr. Jerome Powell, I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Sweet Lips or Lips of an Angel, Powell. What did he say during the meeting that made the market just sustain the gains, man? Look, even crypto was back up. It might be turning over right now, but crypto going on a little run. We've got, what is this? Clovis sitting at 96 cents. AMC, 12.77. GameStop, 128.82. We've got gains across the board right now. Things are looking good, but why? What did he say? Did he say we're not going into a recession? Did he say, we're being aggressive? Like, I missed the speech, so I don't know what was going on there. But, dude, I will definitely take any sort of a gain at this point. My goodness. The thing that I do want to remind everybody is that the last time Jerome Powell talked, yes, we did run the rest of that day, but the following day we had a pretty steep pullback. So that's what we saw 6 weeks ago when Mr. Powell talked there. I need to know if he's sweet talking us or if we're here to stay. I heard you fine, Clay. Everyone that said no audio, it happens when you pay cheap phone service. Nice, Simonino. Had nothing to do with the fact that I was still on desktop audio and not on microphone audio. Become a bro, people. Michael, listen to Michael and become a bro, man. Click that subscribe button, get a green name, all the good stuff. When you do the banana thing, Sean, I'm not going to be spitting in my bedroom here. Come on now. A temporary recovery after that meeting. Yes, Pika, we're having a temporary recovery right now. I hope that it continues on and becomes a permanent recovery in the stock market. Let's go over here to Full Weeble and see what we've got going on. But guys, the gains are actually looking pretty good. AMC top left sitting at 12.84 right now, up 7.84% of the day. We've got a nice green line starting to form here after a very, very stagnant last couple of months. If we go look at Shiba Inu coin, we are slightly green on the day. This is good news, but hey, it doesn't mean that we are starting recovery in crypto yet. It simply means that we could be, sitting stagnant for our next leg down if the overall market does not begin to recover. GameStop, you guys might not be able to see it, so we'll move it up a little bit. GameStop sitting at $129.26. Not bad at all there. Clovis, $95.55. Who knows if it's going to be able to hold on to those gains. NASDAQ, doing very well. Back up above 11,000 points and sitting 2.45% higher. BR Therapeutics holding on to those 8% daily gains. Ethereum and Bitcoin are down. Shiba Inu coin is up. Sundial still sitting right around 30 cents. Mullen Auto, $1.15, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad there. CEI sitting at 48 cents. The SPY is at 379, up 1.5%. BBIG up 5.60% right now. Not bad. We got Highcraft Mining, 6.5% higher at $1.37. Netflix is sitting at $179, 7.5% higher. Redbox, 6.6% higher. It is selling off into the close right now. Redbox going from $11.11 down to $10.50 on some pretty high volume there. So let's watch Redbox close here. And then we'll go back over to Bitcoin after the market close if we don't have any action going on there, but it is interesting to see Redbox recovering into the close now. Sent a salt super sticker to Powell, but he didn't do anything. Come on, Powell. Come on. Why does Powell not understand when you take the salt shaker, you pour it out, man? You pour the salt out on the table, and you throw it over your shoulder for good luck. But because salt tastes so good, you just... Oh, man, but salt always gets in your eye. Simonino, that's exactly what Powell's supposed to do. He doesn't know anything, man. Yes, no dying in the chat. I will not die in the chat. Crypto Racketeer, Boom, baby, dabbing on them as always. What's going on, Crypto Rocketeer? Not good. Mentioned housing is still behind. It may remain so for a while. Supply is still hurting new home development. Strong labor market, he mentioned multiple times. 75 will be on the table to expedite the reach of 3+%. Interesting. Kalani, thank you for a little explanation there. I do think that he mentioned the labor market a lot, and I disagree with his labor market analysis. I think the numbers are kind of fake there. Yes, we do have low unemployment. We do have a lot of jobs that are out there, but I drive by stores. I drive by restaurants. Every location that you drive by, help wanted. Every restaurant you go to, understaffed. So I still think that there's a low unemployment rate because the participation rate is low, and a lot of people are not willing to search for or go back to work. So I think that they are looking at some numbers, trying to spin it into a positive, but I don't necessarily agree with those numbers. I want to make sure that I was talking to Claybro page the other day. Too many scammers. Want to make sure. Michael. Where? I don't know if it was Instagram. No, definitely not me. If it was Twitter, I did talk to a couple people in the last couple days, but I'll say this, dude. I'm never going to ask you how your trades are going. I respond like a normal person. Like if you're just texting your friend or something, I respond like that. I'm not going to sit there and ask you, if you want to send me any money or how your trades are going or what do you think about the crypto market and things like that. So, dead giveaway that's a scammer if it doesn't sound like you're just texting somebody. Haircut click. Crypto again. No haircut. No haircut. Might just be a little, wow. Yeah, no haircut there. Just might be a little deflated at the moment. No mention of a soft landing. We're confident in his committee's Hawkeye to bring inflation down. Good, Kalani. Good. We need confidence. We do. Hopefully they can do it. I'm not confident in them. Gosh darn it, Pete. What did Pete say? Hey, dang it, Simon. We talked about this the last time you did it. It took forever to clean up. I have no idea what is going on right now. The salt, maybe? I don't know. Is the labor market number, the number of unemployed. He also said we aren't looking like we're headed into a wage price spiral. Yeah, so the unemployment number, that's what they're going to be looking at when they're looking at the labor market, is the number of unemployed. But we have to remember, the number of unemployed only includes people who are actively looking for a job but do not have one. If they're not actively looking for a job, they are not counted as being unemployed. They're just not in the numbers. So, unfortunately, people receiving a lot of the pandemic aid and stuff like that, and a lot of people still afraid to go back to work and things, that number is going to be better than it should be right now. If these people did go back to work or tried to go back to work, then we would see that number much higher. Hello, apes. Clay, you asking about my trades? Good AMC green for now. Kind of want to make friendly bets. It'll be red tomorrow. Go Bulls. Chris, I am not asking about your trades, man. Nope, but AMC is green today. Yes, AMC having a very good day today. The thing is, I would actually bet with you that the market could be red tomorrow because we had some very, very similar action the previous Fed announcement. Powell came out, the market rallied throughout the rest of the day. I believe the NASDAQ ended 2% higher that day. And then the next day, we gave back all of those gains and more. So it was just a knee-jerk reaction the last time we had it. Hopefully it's not this time. But, basically just going off the last time, yeah. My truck's where my money goes. I got buck blood on my Sunday clothes. Got direction to a holy hole. A honey hole that I'll never tell. Swole Team 6. Is that a song, man? I hope it's a song. Portfolio's hurting. Connor, everybody's portfolio's hurting right now, man. Not just yours. Don't worry. Binance says Bitcoin will go to 0 and then rebound to 50,000 soon. Well, Pat, that sounds like a great time to buy. I have 60 milli lunk, Michael. Very nice, dude. 60 million lunk. Dude, I hope it goes back up to a penny for you. That'd be sick. As of now, it looks like we aren't getting a Volk. Hey, man, as of now, yes. But if we do continue to raise interest rates every 6 weeks by 75 basis points, wouldn't be impossible to see that happen. I personally think we're going into a recession regardless, or we are currently in a recession. We'll see how it plays out, though. 200 million Shibas, I hope so. Let's get it, man. Before it gets better, I think it gets worse. I hope it stays below 10 level on Shib for a while to load up. Nelson Channel, nothing wrong with that. I do agree, though, man. I still think we get worse before we get better. Inflation, not under control yet. I'm still looking for the inflation rate to not only slow down, but start going lower before we really get it. 281 likes. Nice. Crypto Rocketeer. When you get 300, you're going to want 500, man. You're going to want 500. Crypto Rocketeer killing it on that Twitter post there. If they don't have a job, then if they don't have a job, then they aren't looking. Yeah, Jamie, no kidding. If they wanted a job right now, they could find one. Literally, I'm sure the first building you pass is going to be hiring. Strange enough, Lunk is steady in the middle of all this. Yeah, Ing Andro, it's not that bad. It was still sitting in the 500 or 600 point range there. I looked at it a little earlier today. I don't know exactly where it's at right now, but it's not spiraling out of control. Let's put it that way. It's holding up at the, low levels that it had recently seen, but good deal on that, man. I could be wrong, but I feel like Jerome Powell raised interest rates 75%, 0.70%, but kind of didn't say anything new, correct? So, Chris, I didn't listen to the announcement, but it doesn't sound like anything new was said, except that they may continue to raise rates by the 75 basis points or 0.75%. So before they were talking the 50 basis point range is being the high end. Now they're talking 75 basis points as kind of being a marker. And that's really the only difference based on what we're talking about here that we would see. I still wouldn't be surprised, okay, if we get the CPI data next month, and we might actually have two releases between now and the next Fed meeting, I'm not sure. But if inflation is still rising, right? If we've got inflation sitting at 9.1% and then 9.8% by the time the next Fed meeting comes around, I don't think that 100 basis points, a whole percent increase in the interest rates wouldn't be off the table. So we may see not only continued increasing of interest rates, but a continued increase of the increase. Paul, thank you very much to the member chat. Paul says, happy birthday, Outdoor Smile. And my vote for King of the Chat to Kalani. Just saying. Heck yeah, man. Kalani, King of the Chat today. For real, man. Coming in hot with the summaries on the Fed. Be honest, Clay. Would you clap Kenny G's cheeks? And if so, would you... Well, dude, I don't know what raw dogging it is, but yeah, dude, I'd clap that, tell him to snap into it. Come to, Kenny. What are you doing? For sure, man. I don't know who wouldn't right now. Everybody would smack that dude around a little bit. No King of the Chat nominations. The crown has been retired to Clit. And, oh, man, shoot, I got the King of the Chat all day, baby, all day. I was prepared. Thank you very much, Pika. Crypto Racketeer. Boom, baby. I was prepared to buy more shit. 0.066. I'm sad now. No, don't be sad. Dude, let me tell you this, okay? Don't be sad. Honestly, I think it comes down further. I truly do. I don't think that inflation's done with. I think we had a little bit of hope given to us today, but I don't think that it was the end of the bad times that we see. Hoodrum, down 10,000. Please help. Boss Life Business. Everybody's down right now, man. Like, honestly, everybody's down. Like, there's literally, unless you were playing it short, you're not up right now. How can I confidently say that? Because everything is continuously hitting lower lows. It's hitting lower lows. So unless you are still sitting on investments from like 2014 at this point, everybody is in the red. Let's get a little update what we got going on here. 96.68 close. Bounce back up a little bit to 97 cents. Redbox closing at 10.96, sitting up 0.18% after hours. AMC down 0.25% after hours. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 8.42. At GameStop sitting at 129.30, down 0.5% after hours. Netflix break even at 180.11 after hours. Highcraft Mining down 1.5%, sitting at $1.36 after hours. BBIG, I don't know why Weeble's not like auto updating the prices here. Weeble after hours sitting at 206. CEI is up 0.78% after hours at 48.87. Molinado $1.16, $1.16 after. Sundial closing at 30.25, sitting at 30.42 after. Bitcoin down, Shiba up, Ethereum down, AMC down a quarter. BR Therapeutics down 5% after hours, dropping after hours there on low volume. At GameStop, we just talked about that and good to go on it. Let's watch. What do you guys want to watch after hours here? Let's watch some Bitcoin. We'll watch some Bitcoin roll down there. Might get a little after hours action. Got to protect them dogs. You always got to protect the dogs, man. Should be getting another zero. I was prepared to buy another 10 million shares. AMC creators. Another zero is like another 90% decline. Gosh. It's not, I don't think that's going to be easy. If we've got some dark times ahead of us, yeah, if it adds another zero, you know, I think at that point you're seeing Bitcoin down in the 5,000 range, though. I think everything's going to be pretty hard up if we see Shiba Inu coin add another zero from where we're at here. Sorry, I'm messing with the camera, but it's a little weird. You know about this coin? No, I do not. Thoughts on Solana being listed on Robinhood? Dude, I did see the notification come over from Robinhood today, but I didn't realize it was being listed. I saw that you could transfer it in your wallet or something. Dude, Robinhood is very strict with the coins they list, so the fact that they're listing Solana is very nice, and I don't know at this point if Robinhood listing a coin is really going to help the price of that coin. People could have bought Solana wherever they wanted to buy Solana, so it's always nice when an exchange lists it, or any coin for that matter, because it speaks to the credibility of the project, and it also does increase potential demand. So, yeah, man, I don't have any Solana, but Solana is something that I would like to get after I think the market's calmed down a little bit. The hope Jerome gave us was really to get people to chill a little longer until the next talk, or we see something improve. Yeah, Chris, hopefully it was intentional hope, right? And I do think that these guys, they know that we're facing a lot with inflation right now. We're facing a lot with continual increases in interest rates. If we don't get inflation under control, we could start seeing interest rates at 10, 12, 15%. So hopefully they're able to get it under control, and Jerome Powell's good to go. Hello, everyone. Joy, good afternoon to you. Wait for the AMC candle anomaly. Yes, we are waiting for the anomaly. It will be coming here in probably the next 5 minutes. Hey, would you read my last question about the MOAS? Absolutely, Chris. I'll read all your questions, man. What is Chris's last question anytime? Also, if we go into a recession, that pretty much means MOAS still postponed. Also, what does it mean for hedgies? I get a recession will make people not spend money so much. I don't see the squeeze. Let's see. So the squeeze occurs, and here's the thing. The squeeze occurs when the hedge funds cover their positions. The hedge funds are most likely still going to be comfortable if we go into a recession. Now, if we go into a recession because interest rates are extremely high, that could cause some problems for the hedge funds. 75 basis points, I don't think is going to do it. But, you know, if we do start to spiral out of control and we're in a recession slash depression, because interest rates are at 15% and you know, we're fighting inflation at 20% and so on. The hedge funds, yes, may not be able to continue paying to borrow the money that they use for leverage. And that's because, you know, they would owe literally tens of millions of dollars a day in fees if they were paying that much. So low interest rates do help them. So it's why we would go into a recession that could potentially hinder the hedge funds and promote a short squeeze. Now, another reason we could still see a squeeze if we go into a recession is, unfortunately, the price of AMC does come down. Those that are willing to sell, and you know, those unfortunately that could be buying may not be buying at the time because we're in a recession. So the price does continue to tick lower. At that point, you know, what we're going to be seeing though is an accumulation of shares in people who are only willing to hold. I still think we have people who are willing to buy and sell and trade AMC. So unfortunately, if we do come down and people continue to hold their shares, we may enter a price range where hedge funds are willing to cover their shares. And that could also lead to a squeeze. But in all honesty, I think that those are less likelihood or less probable of happening. I think that a recession would just allow the stock price to trade at a lower rate, and we may see decreases in the cost to borrow if we go into a recession. So I personally don't think a recession would be good for the squeeze, but I'm trying to look at some silver linings there and say, okay, this could be a scenario where it could be a positive. Interest rates looking at the gas pump are just crazy, are just scary enough as it is. On top of that, when I went back to look at our eggs, they went up triple. My gosh, AM creators. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, in the prices, I don't see them getting better anytime soon. I really don't. I don't see the price getting better, and therefore I don't see inflation getting better anytime soon. Let's see. Recession equals greed. Greed equals recession. In a sense, I can understand what you're saying. If the reason we're going into a recession is because of inflation, greed could have caused inflation to some degree. People spending and spending and spending, and they want to get more, and they want to get more, and they want to get more, and driving demand, and therefore driving price higher. And then the only way to combat that is to increase interest rates. And then, of course, we restrict spending. So a recession could be caused by greed, yes. I don't know if necessarily this one would have been caused by greed or not. I think this one is simply going to be caused by the fact that we're kind of out of control inflation-wise. Hoodinho numero unino. Actually, Ash T recession could equal a depression. I don't want a depression. Guys, depression is actually pretty crazy. Depression, we looked up the numbers earlier. GDP has to decline by 10%. And you have to see a decline in GDP for 3 years. So I really don't want to see a depression. That would be tough, man. Bitcoin will never go below 20,000. Just not possible. I gotta lower that volume. Just not possible. I bought at 20,000. Dude, I hope that for your sake, it does not go below 20,000. But I will say this. I do think it's possible. I do. Unfortunately, I do. Recession means lower crypto prices, and that means more money to be made, silver lining and everything. Yeah, Stig Beater, you are right, dude. You are right. If you're willing to stick it out, if you're willing to stig it out, if you're willing to stick it out, man, and be here when the recession is over and be here when the bear market is over, yeah, you're going to see some gains, dude. There's no doubt about it. You would see some gains in that situation there. Everything does look to be coming back down a little bit after hours, guys. As you can see, we got some red on all of the after hours prices here. I don't know why they're not ticking right. I want to close and reopen Webull in a second, but let's go over here. Anything? Yeah, so a lot of green on the day, but it does seem that we've got a lot of red in after hours prices. So I don't know. We may have just had a nice bounce today. We may see a little bit of a pullback tomorrow. We're going to have to keep our eyes on that. But where we are right now, hey, I'm still happy where we are right now. I'll take these prices, man. Let's watch Bitcoin. 21.5 at the moment and is seemingly holding steady. We'll watch it, though. Farmy. I don't know about that, Paul. I don't know about that. What is Farmy doing today? Farmy, it was up a little bit earlier. Farmy is $1.07. So it did close in the green today. Oh, I actually ended on Farmy. Wow. Get that off my chart. My gosh, dude. You guys can't see it. Really, really trying not to go. Like, look at this. Tell me this is not weird. Tell me this action right in here is not weird. This is the chart. And then when they're trying to reach compliance, they got 10 days to reach compliance, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extremely subdued price levels for the 10 days required to maintain compliance. If they do maintain compliance here, and this was their last day, I would not be surprised to see Farmy down here tomorrow. We'll have to keep it up. Paul, you're going to have to remind me to look at it tomorrow, man. This is nothing about this price action for the 10 days necessary is relatively similar to the entire previous year. There's something fishy about this. Yeah. You guys talk about manipulation, man. Let's take a look at that one. Wild. I don't think we got too much else going on over here. AERC, though, I did want to look at that. That stock was running earlier. AERC running, man, from $12 to $23 today. This has been on a wild ride. Is anybody rode AERC? Like I say, I had my buy order in at $9 on this day right here. It didn't get filled, so I took it off. Got filled the next day, and then bottomed out at about $8.30. So I would have been down, 5% or so? 7% maybe? And then, boom, dude, you'd be sitting at $23 right now. I did not get in because it didn't hit it this day, and terrible, but we are still here. Bitcoin tapping back down a little bit, 21.4 right now. Sam the man. That's why the news is toxic, dude. I'm going to buy Bitcoin after the squeeze on AMC. Hopefully, it's down to 5,000, back to 65,000 after you crypto rocketeer, man. That would be the dream, dude. That would be. Could you imagine? AMC does squeeze, but the crypto market has not yet recovered. Bitcoin sitting at 5,000, Ethereum sitting at 300, Zcash is sitting at $15. You got Shiba Inu coin, 6 zeros and an 8. Here's your candle on AMC if you want to watch it. Here's your candle on AMC right here. 6 zeros on Shiba Inu coin. You got Solana sitting back down at $3 a coin. Yeah, man. And AMC does squeeze. Even if the squeeze is up to like 300, 400, 500 bucks, man, it is going to be amazing. Let's see. If 10-kilometer meteor strikes Earth, we won't have to worry about money. Think of positive here. Roulette wheel. Yeah, man. Or if the human race just destroys the Earth without a meteor coming in, we won't have to worry about money either. I feel like we're taught greed is bad, but we need a degree of greed to fight against the even greedier hedge funds, so greed could be a necessary evil. Yeah, look, dude, in a sense, I do think that, yeah, greed would be bad, but I think people often confuse, especially now, I think people confuse profit with greed. Because there's a lot of people that don't want anybody to profit. And think about this. You know, you can go on vacation because of your profit. You can literally put the food on your table because of your profit. You can go out there and watch a movie at a movie theater because of your profit. People should be able to profit. Now, the alternative is nobody profits, and we are all completely dependent. And that's a dangerous situation if you ask me, man. I don't want to be completely dependent. I don't want to be dependent on anybody, let alone completely dependent. So people have misinterpreted profit to equal greed, but there is a certain level that can kick in, and I believe greed kicks in when it starts to mess with your vision, and you can no longer see things clearly, and you can only focus on your gains and stepping on everybody else to get them. Still got my 12 farmer looking good in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Paul. I'm glad you got your 12 farmer there. Hopefully you end up making at least 12 cents. Question, if TD can just take away the buy button on call options for Redbox today, what's going to stop them from doing it to AMC? Nothing. Jason, nothing is going to stop them from doing it to AMC, from doing it to Bitcoin, and so on. You saw, man. Actually, I don't know if you saw. Celsius is a cryptocurrency exchange. I was kind of ripping them on Twitter the other day. They literally took the withdrawal button away, and not only the buy button, they took every button away on their cryptocurrency platform and just said, your money's safe, but you can't have it. It's our money now, but it's safe. So these centralized exchanges, dude, brokers included, are getting a little weird with, we're here to help you. We're here to make sure that you don't buy any calls on Redbox as the price is going up or down. We want to make sure that you're okay. Dude, it's very, very strange to me. If I walked in your house and told you to leave, just a stranger off the street, and said, you got to get out, man. It's for your own good if you get out right now. You think I'm nuts. Why do we think it's okay for these brokers to tell us how to spend our money? It's not. Hey, bro, great news today. But tomorrow, or other crash, good opportunity to buy some more BTC and Shiba. Page row. Yeah, we did have some good news today. I also do not know how long it holds up. Got in at $3. AERC about to get out. Lucky thoughts. If you are not kidding, congratulations, man. That is an incredible run. If you got into AERC at $3 before they had their FDA approval. They came in here. If you're in the $3 range, you may have bought on that FDA approval news here as it was running higher. I watched it, dude. I watched it run up. We talked about it. And then the next day, there's no way I expected continuation to the upside. And now it's just phenomenal. So if you got in on the FDA approval news and you've been riding this up, you basically, 6-7 extra money. Incredible, man. Incredible. Back here now. Sold Zcash for Ethereum last week. Hey, Sam DeMan, good deal, dude. I think we should switch red to black in the market. Black with white numbers would really scream bear market. Yeah, there's a lot of Forex applications that use black and white candles. White candles go up, black candles go down. So I don't think you can change you might be able to change the color scheme. I know if I go in here, you probably can, man. I'll probably go mess everything up right now, but you probably could turn it to white and black candles. There was a Do Kwon sighting. They chased him, but he slipped through the foliage. I wouldn't doubt it, man. If somebody spotted Do Kwon, I'm sure he's probably got a lot of haters. How you like your chair, Clay? I got the same chair with the leg extension from Navs. Yeah, Dogecoin member. How you know I got the leg extension, man? I don't have the leg extension going on right now, but I do like this chair. The other chair I had a wider base, but yeah, dude, this chair, it's got better back support than the last one I had. Clay, would you give me a quick crash course on why you guys are going to be rich from Shiba? I've been thinking, isn't that a long-term hold? So, Chris, crash course on why people expect to get rich on Shiba Inu coin is the fact that when Shiba Inu coin runs, and when it ran so far, so fast before, it was a 5-day period. And a 5-day period, it went from, it 10x'd in a 5-day period. So, very quickly when it runs up. Now, the potential that it has is still crazy because throughout 2021, and this is what a lot of people make reference to, and I don't know if this necessarily could be supported again in the future. I'm going to say no, especially not proportionate gains. It ran, and no assets ever ran like this. It ran like 46 million% over the course of 2021. That is unheard of gains. And something that basically 400,000 X's your money. Literally, you got $1, you turned it into $400,000. So you invested $3 and you were a millionaire. Anything that runs like that is enticing, and really nothing can run like that in the span of a year. So that's why a lot of people look and are excited about Shiba Inu coin, but I don't think it's going to have 400,000x% or 400,000x gains anymore with the current market cap and everything. But the thing that I like about it is it's extremely speculative. It's extremely driven simply based on price action, and it's extremely driven by the community. So those are the positives that I like. I feel like I've been in the market since I got into AMC, then all the crap of the world going on, so I'm still broke and haven't made any money. I'm just still holding on. Yeah, Chris, listen, even if you just started getting in 2021 and stuff, very, very difficult time. Even if you got in January 1st of 2021, you might have been sitting on some gains for a little while there, but all of those gains have been erased. even if you got in and haven't really sold since 2020, all of those gains have still been erased. So we are at prices now that are back to the 2020 pandemic levels, and it's very hard to see all of that wealth just disappear. What's up, Clay? Saying hi from Cancun, Mexico. Enjoying my portfolio. Go from 100,000 to 5,000, both stocks and crypto. Miguel, man, at least you're enjoying it, dude. You're not the only one that's down 90% on your portfolio. It's 95%. There's a lot of people that are losing a lot of money right now. But here's the thing, man. Once this bear market is over and we just start rolling higher again, your 5,000 is going to turn back into the 95 or back into the 100,000. And then as soon as we hit all-time highs or new highs, yeah, dude, you're going to be rolling. Well, wider base, that's what yeah, I just definitely feel like I was learning more about the market when everyone was talking about AMC. Well, here's the thing that I want you to know a little bit more about AMC, though, too, and what you could have been learning in the market. I tried not to speculate so much on corruption and manipulation and things like that. Everybody else made that their storyline and their narrative is that, you know, all markets are corrupt, all markets are set up to make you lose, and so on. And it definitely seems like that right now. Going through this bear market, it definitely seems like the odds are against us, and there is no way to make money in the stock market. But, dude, I mean, if you just look at the previous, if you look from 2009 or 10 or 11 or 12, for the following decade, you were basically guaranteed to make money. So it's the bear market cycle we're going through. Don't let it confuse you into thinking that money can't be made in the markets. The only way we're not going to make money in the markets from here on out is if they do away with the markets. You know, if there's no more private companies, if everything becomes government owned, if everything is social, then yeah, we will have no chance to make money in the markets because everything will not be publicly traded. No, there's going to be no corporations. They would do away with that. So hopefully, you know, we can avoid that, and then we will have the chance for a bull market run. No, so Pudgy, I have not seen anything about Elon having an influence on Bitcoin pulling back. I've not read anything on that yet. You may not expect it, but you didn't expect it last time either. Exactly. Lucky thoughts. Nobody ever expects these pullbacks. Nobody ever expects the bottom. Nobody ever expects the bull runs to end. Nobody ever expects the bear markets to end either. A lot of people are going to tell you that it's going to go on forever, and we're just going to see it continue to the downside. There will be a bottom, man. Lunk is coming back. Psych. It's only getting worse. Matthew, everything's getting worse right now. It's okay, though. Too bad housing can't return to rational level. Paul, it will. It will, man. It will. With interest rates rising, we're going to see rather quickly that people are not going to be able to afford buying houses unless the prices come back down. So here's the thing, man. You know, unfortunately, if you are going to be taking out a mortgage to buy a house, that mortgage is going to cost you a lot more. It's going to be a lot more expensive, but the money that you are the total amount that you're paying for the house would be less. Unfortunately, your payment is probably going to remain the same. So housing will most likely come down if interest rates continue to go higher. Any news on what Powell said? Skilljoy. So I did not listen directly to Powell, but we did have some pretty good summaries. And Powell was basically saying that, you know, we can continue to see 75 basis point increases throughout the rest of the year, that they are going to attack inflation aggressively by aggressively raising interest rates. He does not think that it's going to spiral us down into a recession. And once again, reiterated all of what he thinks are positive signs about the labor market. Shiba's a major steal at these levels. Smart investors are buying. Peter, yeah, a lot of people are buying Shiba. Clibro found a new morning show called Matthew Perry. He talks Shiba too, but he does ignore my questions. No, nobody should ignore your questions, Sam the Man. Yeah, Matthew Perry's a good guy. He's got the Shiba Burn channel, or the Let It Burn channel. I believe he might burn Shiba Inu Coin and Terra Luna Classic. I believe. Well, yeah, he's a good dude. Clay, if you didn't listen, how do you know if the summaries were good? No, I got summaries from you guys at the beginning of the chat. Kalani and some other people were coming in here and talking about some different talking points that Jerome Powell was saying there. And the summaries that I was given were good in the sense that Jerome Powell did have a positive tone. Jerome Powell did think that we were going to be able to be able to, oh my gosh, what word, like avoid a long-term recession. So those summaries were positive. Love you, bro. If you could give me good advice on something I should be into, would be awesome. Hey, Matthew, right now, man, I'm being more conservative, okay? I think that we still have room to go to the downside, both in stocks and in crypto. I'm being more conservative on the crypto standpoint. I'm not necessarily taking a dollar cost average approach. I'm waiting to add in. I think we go lower. If we don't, dollar cost averaging or jumping in now would be a great opportunity since we are at levels of support. But I think we're going lower, so I'm being more conservative than probably some other people are out there. But that's I don't know, that's what I prefer to do. Got GME at 400, all ACC, hopefully, GMC, AME, all of it to the moon, man. I don't know if you can average down or not, but yeah, we need to get you back up there. Joking, like Chris, I'm telling you, man, you better not be joking with me, dude. Sam Cash gets you to the front of the line. Yeah, Cash always gets you to the front of the line, man. Let's go. No, I really will never miss a super chat, though. E aí, irmão, vamos ficar ricos nessa bagaça. Let's go. Jameson, one day, we will be rich. Yes, and I'm telling you, one day the portfolios will go even higher than you guys imagined. All you got to do is make sure that you are there. Ash T, I am not into B-Rise. I've tried looking into B-Rise a little bit, but I never got into it, never bought it, and never really got sold on it. A great idea. Just wait until something happens, even though every day something happens. Yeah, Matthew, here's the thing in my outlook on it. I think that there's so much negativity in the market right now. Interest rates, inflation, Russia, the situation where we're sending probably hundreds of billions of dollars. It'll probably go into the trillions of dollars to Ukraine. China and their lockdowns. There's so much negative affecting the market. And we need to see those things that are fundamentally driving investors away. We need to see those things turn around. We need to see inflation going down. We need to see interest rates either steady off or go back down. We need to see Russia go back home. We need to see Ukraine not taking our money. We need to see China letting their people free. We need to see all of the media trying to scare people about things that have to do with monkeys. There's a lot of stuff that is fueling the declines. And you take the fuel away, the decline should slow down, and then eventually investors become confident again. I'm also waiting to see at least one more leg down before this is over. Yeah, M&D, based on everything that's going on in the market, that's my approach right now. What are your thoughts on a WonderFi stock? Kevin O'Leary invested $5 million in the company. The symbol is WNDR. WonderFi owns the two crypto exchanges in Canada, and they're both fully compliant. Peter, Wonder's the ticker? I've never seen it. Wonder Film? I don't know. I don't have nothing on Wonder Film here, man. So, unfortunately, I can't look at it. This says it was delisted, but I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing or not. I don't know. Listen, I think the crypto exchanges are going to get hit pretty hard in the short term. Coinbase down. If the prices of crypto continues to come down, crypto exchanges are going to be hit pretty hard as well. But if you can get in to crypto exchanges at the low, some of these companies that mine, BitNile, Riot, Mara, companies like that. What's another one? Starts with an A. They just tanked the other day. I don't know. There's this other crypto mining blockchain company. They allowed their insiders. They finally unlocked the stock for them to sell, and they all sold. So it tanked down to $1, and it's also like a mining / blockchain company. So I think that we will see continuation to the downside in those companies as well. But when the crypto market takes back off, those companies are going to do well. Their revenue is very highly correlated with the price of cryptocurrency. Despite I bought, I'm sharing your thinking in the market. Despite I bought, I'm sharing your thinking in the, yeah. And digging up the past, there's nothing wrong with continuing to buy, even if you think the market is going to continue to come down. That's a dollar cost averaging strategy. And what that strategy says, it's actually a little less risky than my strategy. My strategy requires me to make a determination on when I think the bottom has been reached. I will not be able to time it perfectly. Nobody will be able to time it perfectly. So I will miss the exact bottom, unless, of course, I get extremely lucky. Dollar cost averaging, even if you think it's going to go down, man, you put your $10 a day, $10 a week, $100 a month, whatever your amount is that you can invest, you go in and you've got that stair-step approach where it's just consistency, consistently adding and consistently buying. And what that does is it spreads out all of your costs and allows you to hit those averages. And the averages are more than enough, dude. The averages are more than enough. You can easily retire with $1 million plus if you just hit the average stock returns. So nothing wrong at all with that strategy. And you can do better. I'm talking if you're investing in the average returns of the S&P 500 and you're just out there making 7 to 10% a year. So it's a good approach, right? It's if that's what you're dedicated to doing, hey man, you can't even really complain about the downside. You've got that long-term mentality. In the meantime, CEI is gonna blow, brother. Wayne Grow, I know. Listen, I hope that it does, dude. I hope that it does. Facts on that. That's what I'm talking about. Peak effects on that. Pats on back. Smile on track. I don't know what you used to say, but I love it. WNDF is a symbol. Okay, I'll try to see if I can see it there. Crap, I wish I didn't have to go. Lunch cut short by customers. Love you, brother. Love you, apes. Regular potato, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Lunch can get cut short, but we'll be back here tomorrow, and so will you. WONDF. Wonderfi Tech. Gotcha. Over-the-counter stock, 30 cents right now. Yeah, very similar to what I would have expected to see in this stock, man. Look, doing very well going into November. Stock price topping out at $2.50. Nice. Unfortunately, stocks and crypto both getting hit very hard, and all the way down here to the 29-cent level is where it currently. Okay, 29 cents was a low. Sorry, sitting at 33 cents today, bouncing back slightly. If crypto continues to come down, I expect this to continue coming down. If crypto moves higher, I would expect this to start moving higher. So, like my thoughts on crypto, I probably would not be buying this just yet because I don't think we've reached a bottom. But if crypto does bottom, that could be something that you could get into as well, especially with only a 30-cent price tag. What have I missed? Nothing, Kalani. You didn't miss anything. Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Chris says, by the way, Clay, season 4 of Westworld comes out at the end of June. I didn't even know what Westworld is. Make time for it. I got to make time for the first 3 seasons then. Honestly, one of the best shows of our time. Underrated because COVID. Gosh, you made me say it. Because the C word hit. Then Cali Wildfire burnt this set down. But season 1, boom. Mind-blowing. I'm going to have to see it. I don't even know if I've seen a preview for Westworld, man. I'll have to look into that. Hey, did you just message me on Facebook? Michael, no, I did not, man. No, I did not. I actually haven't been on Facebook since, 2015, dude. So, I think I did make a Facebook when I very first started making videos. But I may have posted 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 on there. But no, dude, I am definitely, nope, not on Facebook, not me. I have Instagram, I got a TikTok, I got a Twitter. And you guys can get the official links if you just click the About page on YouTube and see those. But the other ones, no. Here's my summary on pal. He asked us to touch our toes. Next time, he'll tell us to grab our ankles. Interesting. Tim, is this sort of some sort of a gymnastics class? that we're going to be going through? Or why is Powell like a yoga? Maybe we're doing some sort of a yoga with Jerome Powell there? Or why is he so interested in how we can stretch? Dogelon is cheaper. Yeah, Dogelon could be going. She was the lowest price in the market. Shiba long term. Let's go, Eric. Shiba going to 0.00005 or 0.00006. Yes, one of those. Charles, one of those. Mike, that was me. Guys, stop making fake clay bros. Okay, I found a scammer. Let's expose him. Do it, man. Expose all the scammers, please. Everything will come back, right? Yeah, Matthew, unless World War IV comes, all right, we're already in World War III at this point. We're funding it as a nation. So, yes, everything will come back. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to tell you this to scare you, but yes, the end times could cause things to not come back, and you're not really going to worry about money at that point. World War III, World War IV, some sort of a catastrophic fallout, yes, it could cause things to not come back. Now, the likelihood of that stuff happening is very, very low, and the likelihood of you still caring about money at that point is even lower. So, if we do see something like that, well, the money that we have in the stock and crypto markets is going to be the least of our worries. Now, so another thing that I really just thought of today as we were talking that could cause things not to come back is if we get so far into this idea of raising interest rates, nobody can afford anything anymore because inflation is so high, and we do become some sort of a no longer capitalistic society in which we're not out there trying to make a profit, but we are out here trying to be dependent, right? And no profit. In a society like that, you're not going to have publicly traded companies. Everything is going to be government owned, and therefore we would not be able to see prices rise in a situation like that. So that could also be another alternative, one that I would expect could be a little bit more likely than World War III, World War IV. But it's still very unlikely in the sense that we would see anything like that happen. These are just possibilities that I would like to throw out there because I know people want to know, and you want to know, the alternatives. Not everything is always going to be good, but these are just some ideas as to why we would not see a turnaround. Hey, Zed does not like Westworld. Oh my gosh. Do you have any insights about having a gala on July 21? Start. I do not. All account. Hello. Please do not spam, man, or you're most likely going to get put in timeout. Don't do it. Hoorah! Yes, says we are in World War III. No, I'm not declaring it, man, but we do have a world that is looking at and funding a war right now between Russia and Ukraine. Cryptos, the next .com bubble. Hey, Spaniard, that's what people said, and I think we may have already busted the .com bubble in 2017. I think we may have already busted that bubble in 2017. People were calling it a .com bubble, very new. Prices ran very quickly, and then they fell back down very quickly. What we saw with the innovation and the growth over the last couple of years is most likely attributed to a lot of people having, stimulus checks, right? All of the gains that we've seen recently were fueled by new money, and that could have led to a bubble. Yes, I do agree there. But we got to look, man. Look at the NASDAQ. If you want to look at the .com bubble, it did get hit very, very hard 20 years ago. But we are still much higher now than we were back then. So bubbles burst, but you can fill them up again, man. So I don't think that crypto is going to die. I do think that we could see some increased or continued volatility in the prices, especially to the downside at the moment. Your technical price action for tomorrow. Any uptrend lines? Ah, man. Yeah. It's going to be tough to say, man. I'm looking right here. We don't need these on the chart anymore. We're out of this range. But I am looking right here. We do see some resistance where we're at. If we break through, we're back stuck in this channel from 22 to 24,000. If we don't break through, I'm expecting a continuation back down to the downside. I don't think what Powell did is going to permanently switch the direction of the market. I don't think the announcement today permanently switches the direction of the market. So we may break back up through, and we may see a rise back up to 24 if we do start to get back into this channel. But like overall, I'm saying we use it as resistance and still end up coming back down there. JJ, thank you for the super chat. What's JJ say? Hold my USDC and get my 9% like a diamond, baby. Like a diamond. JJ, that's exactly what I'm doing too, man. Exactly what I'm doing too. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. 9%, it's something to write home about because your mom's not making 9%. Like, let me tell you that. She ain't making 9%. But 9% is nothing that you're going to wake up tomorrow and be super excited about. 9% a year gains. But I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all if the prices lose 99% of their value over the next 3 days. I'm not concerned at all. And that's worth something too. I mean, it really is. It's worth something to have zero concern about where your money's at, and 9% is still nice. So if you guys want to earn 9%, you got a link in the description below for Voyager. USDC is a stable coin, so it is pegged to $1. I do not believe that it is an algorithmic stable coin. I believe that it is backed by US dollars. So for every USD that is outstanding, they own a $1 bill, and therefore it should not ever come depegged. So if you guys want to earn 9%, use that link in the description. You're going to get $50 in Bitcoin for signing up. And then you can just hold USDC until you think the bottom is here. Hey, bro, was it a joke or no? World War III. Well, dude, no, because right now only 2 countries are involved. You need more than 2 countries to be physically fighting if you want a World War III to be taking place. However, I don't know, man. We're funding. We're funding these wars. So we might not have military involvement, feet on the ground, but we surely do have monetary involvement. And that feeds the feet on the ground. So, yeah, I don't think that we've declared war. So, therefore, we can't say that we're in the war. But, dude, you feed it. This is like, don't let this sound too harsh, okay? But the war probably would have already been over if we weren't sending them tens of billions of dollars, right? I think you guys can agree that one side may have already won if the other side wasn't being funded. And would probably, and like, that's not going to sound harsh. Like, I don't think that we should do it or support anybody. I'm just saying that is involvement when we're continuing it on and allowing it to continue. Is that 9% sustainable? So, Kalani, I don't think that it's sustainable forever, right? And now let me say why. Simply because I don't know their revenue. To me, I think it would be less sustainable during a massive bear market. But if they are like all of their other utility coins that they have, those are sustainable. So if you're earning 10% by holding your Polkadot on their platform, what they're doing is they're staking that Polkadot, but providing you with the liquidity. So they're staking the Polkadot, they're earning 12 to 14%, and they're paying you 10% because they're taking that little bit of a risk. They're staking, you're not. They're allowing you that liquidity, and they're taking that 4%. So they're making money on all of those other coins. The USDC, I believe, would not be sustainable if it weren't for the fact that they're leveraging their other coins and paying you slightly less than you could if you were actually staking your coins for 6 months. But they could afford that depending on how many people they're staking and how many people they're holding and what their revenue looks like. So it is in all likelihood sustainable until it starts to, I guess, grow out of proportion. If everybody moved over and only held USDC on the platform and Voyager never made money with their spread on other cryptocurrencies, nobody was holding any of the other cryptocurrencies, allowing them to leverage the difference in staking values, it wouldn't be sustainable. No. but it absolutely could be sustainable. I haven't looked at Voyager's revenues. I have no idea what they are to make that determination on whether or not it is, but I see a path that it could be. Let's see. Jim Cramer was really angry on a TV today, crying for a 100% or 100-point hike. I wonder why he's so adamant. He didn't really explain why. Waingro, I don't know, man. I don't know, and that's the tough thing. I could sit here in front of you guys too and say, man, I want a 100 basis point increase. I want it. It's so stupid that we didn't get it. But if I didn't explain why that I want it, I would feel bad, man. I always want to back up my position so that you have the decision to make whether or not you agree with me or whether or not you disagree with me. And if you disagree with me, at least you understand where I'm coming from. And if you want to challenge it, well, hopefully you can back up your position as well instead of just saying 100 is nice and round. That's what I wanted it for. It's just a nice round number. Well, I mean, come on. You got to give me something. 100. Yeah, Pika says 100. Let's go. It is World War III. Ukraine is praying. Yeah, we'll roulette wheel. I don't think our feet are on the ground yet, but our money is. Ukraine would have surrendered already, and there would be less deaths if everybody just stopped supplying weapons. The outcome would be different. Yes, I do agree. And that's what I was going, like that's where I was heading towards. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that. I'm just saying that I also agree, man, that if we didn't send tens of billions of dollars worth of supplies and so on, how would they continue on? You know what I mean? Like, it would have just been, I do think it would have been over already. Let's see. Then a lot more would have died if they didn't send money over there. Shiba. See, that's the thing, man. I don't know. I don't know if they would have just come over. Because, see, there's a difference in wanting to own land and wanting to just massacre everybody that's there. I don't know what the intentions are. I'm not into like a history buff or whatever. I don't know why Putin would have wanted to take it over. But just looking at it on the surface level, I mean, we do agree, right? That if they didn't have any money, they wouldn't be able to continue fighting. This is what I'm not even going to argue, because Westworld is actually a rebooted TV show from the movie Westworld from the 70s, which came out before Lost. I get you're new, but I'm the movie guy. It's great. Nice, man. Nice. Zed doesn't like Westworld. Hey, it's okay though, right? He's allowed to not like Westworld if he doesn't want to like it. You good, man? Jean-Quez, man. Saucedo. I am good. You good? Good, bro. How you feel, bro? Oh, it's okay. How do you say your name, man? Jean-Quez? I don't know how to say your name, but I'm doing good. Hopefully, my neck's a little stiff today. I don't know. My neck's a little stiff, but other than that, I'm feeling great, dude. Right now, to think about it, if you put $1,000 into crypto, all different subjects, and create it as if it was a job, I could make a passive income just by sitting down and keeping an eye on the money. Yeah, Matthew, you're absolutely right, dude. You're absolutely right. Forget Jim Cramer. Chevy Silverado. Nobody likes Jim Cramer these days, do they? What does the 8-ball say? About what? I'll ask it, Brent. Let me know. Won't buy more Shiba until World War III is over. Hey, Sam Demand. Yeah, until World War III is over, until interest rates are on the decline, I don't know if we need to wait until interest rates are on the decline. I think once inflation is on the decline, I think that we are going to see either a steadying off in interest rates or an eventual decline. So I wouldn't think it would be necessarily too early to get in before interest rates decline. But inflation declining, China stop acting weird and keeping all of their citizens imprisoned and lockdowns and stuff. There's a lot that's out there that could change and could indicate reasons to begin buying. Really just shocked how this is going up. Just wow. Yeah, EDM can, man. Very, very nice bounce today, though, right? Very nice bounce. You gotta go back tomorrow. Zed, man, glad to have you back tomorrow. Thanks for being in here. Jean, and then Kez. John Kez, not Jean. What am I doing over here? John Kez, man. Shoot. I like that name, dude. John Kez. Sweet. John Kez, right? Not John Kez? Gosh, now I gotta worry about this. John Kez. We'll call him John Kez. We could just call him John. Johnny Q. That might be a little easier. I think it makes sense to slowly raise the base point according to the rate inflation is going. The rate inflation is going incrementally raise the basis points to see what works to achieve the end goal. I could see for one if we got up at the same rate of inflation. Yeah, Kalani. No, I agree, man. The thing is though, we've been raising rates now for a while, and we haven't seen inflation slow down. So I think that is where a lot of people would argue that we need to get out in front of it. And they would argue for a faster rate hike, that we need to get out in front of inflation and stop it from moving instead of constantly walking behind it and spend the next year allowing it to run ahead of us. That's the only thing that I can think of to the contrary. Yes, ask the Magic 8 Ball. The world looks to the 8 Ball for answers. I need to know what to ask him, though. What should I ask the 8 Ball? I like Jim Cramer when I saw him in Iron Man, but not since I got in the market. Nice, Chris. The market should have dropped off the hike from the Fed. It can't be trusted. The Fed can't be trusted, and it's just the back seat now for inflation. The stuff in the driver's seat, and even commit future hikes. Yeah, EDM. No, I agree, man. I was actually expecting the market to be negative today. Oh my gosh. No melamamas. Mr. Wrecked did not say that I was incorrect about that. Come on now, the man, the myth, the legend, the clay bro, Mavi, what's going on? Let Pika ask the 8 Ball. Do it, Pika. What are we asking the 8 Ball? Can you give a shout out to Jay Bauer? What is going on, Jay Bauer? Shout out to you, man. Glad to have you in here. I am going to bed, bro. Greets from the Netherlands. Ronald, have a good night, man. Have a good night. For real. Enjoy it. Johnny Q. I love it, man. Johnny Q is a little easier than John K's Saucedo, man. It is. It's a little easier. Johnny Q, glad to have you. I wonder if the new coin, if I was a coin developer, would I quick pull or slow pull? Quick pull, man. Quick pull. Get in, get out of there. Create another coin tomorrow. They'll jump in that one too. L Block up 13%. Boom, Tobias, man, making some money. Brent, all that pressure. Let's go, Pika. What Pika ask the 8 Ball? What does she want to ask it? What does she want to ask? We got 2 minutes. See everyone tomorrow. Oh my gosh, guys, 2 minutes left. Ask the 8 Ball when Rapture event is happening. No, it will. Like, that's all you got to ask. You can't ask. You gotta ask like yes or no questions. Yeah, because the 8 Ball doesn't have specific answers. Thanks, bro. Ronald, absolutely, man. Enjoy it. Many Dutch people in the building. There's a lot of Dutch people in the building. Yeah, man, except I don't speak any Dutch. Best energy from your side. Cray Felder, man. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate you. And all you guys bring the positive energy, man. Crypto Racketeer dabbing on him. You guys know what time it is. Jay Bauer needs to know he made a good buy on NLY. Just tell Jay Bauer he good in a year. Look, right now, man, with the market being down as far as it is, I think anything is cheap, and it's got the potential to run, yes, once the bear market returns. Guys, it is 5 o'clock. Get your names in the chat. Let's get some shout-outs going on. We'll be back with the videos tonight at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Watch them, share them. Just click the like button on them, even if you don't want to watch them. Thank you guys for supporting. Really appreciate that. But let's do some shout-outs, and then we'll be back tonight. Crypto Racketeer. Boom, baby, dabbing on them as always. Stray. See you later, man. Roulette Wheel. Tim Hogan. Enjoy your night. Juana Silva. Thank you for thanking me with the super chat. Juana, enjoy your night. Have a wonderful evening in Mexico or wherever you are right now. And thank you very much for the super chat. Digging up the past. See you later. Ask the Magic 8 Ball. When World War III? It better not say tomorrow. Are we headed for World War III tomorrow? Pika Power wants to know. World War III tomorrow? Magic 8 Ball says... Reply hazy. Try again. Magic 8 Ball might not know. Magic 8 Ball said, do we have a World War III tomorrow? Oh, God. Most likely. It says most likely. Pika. It's going to happen. It's nice knowing you guys. Love you all. It was very nice knowing you. But dang, man. Most likely. It just means that there's a likelihood, 51% chance of it happening. There's still 49% chance it doesn't happen. So I like it, man. Most likely is not a definitely. Pika Power, shout out to you. We got Stray, Mellow Mamas, Tim Hogan, Stray, Paul, Pika, Chris, man. See you later. PS5, Money Buggy. See you later, man. Wayne Grill, the Elite Boss, Stray, Pika Power, Stray, Tobias. Paul Wright, Crypto Law, see you later. Straight Outdoor Smile, thank you for the closing time. We can't stay here, so go home. Go home. Outdoor Smile, man. Thank you very much for the super sticker. It is awesome. I was peer pressured. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No such thing as peer pressure. It's okay. Stray Man, Bunny Chico. See you. Sam Demand, number 2. See you later, man. Tony Birch, later. Krefelder, see you later as well. Juanita, enjoy your evening. Pika, enjoy your evening. I don't know who else is in here right now, but you guys know what time it is. If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, Johnny Q, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.